everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Courtney Alma if you're new here, and if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for joining me today for Flosstube number 25. I have a few finishes to show you first today. I'm going to have some stitching that I've been up to, and as well as some future plans. So since you last saw me, we've had Halloween, so I hope everyone had a happy Halloween and enjoyed that holiday. We had a trunk or treat at our church, so we enjoyed that, and I got some Halloween stitching done. I had a finish. It was the bonus chart of pumpkin carving by Stitching with the Housewives, and this one is October 31st. And I just stitched this on a piece of scrap 32 count fabric that I had. It's very beautiful, and I just stitched it the call for DMC on it. And like I said, this was the bonus chart of pumpkin carving. This is October 31st by Stitching with the Housewives. So I have that finish. And then another finish I had was Welcome Home Fall by Stitching with the Housewives. And this is stitched on black 14 count Aida. And I just used all the called for DMC. Love the different colors of the leaves and how beautiful this one turned out. This one was very fun to stitch, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I'm excited to have this one framed this week, so hopefully next video you will see a fully finished of this piece. And also I will show it on Instagram, so if you guys follow me on Instagram, Courtney Alma _, you can see it there as well. But there is Welcome Home Fall by Stitching with the Housewives. Right, those are my two finishes that I've had, and moving on to my works in progress. My first one is Harvest Glory, and this one is by Sweet Wing Studio, and I'm stitching this on 32 count a gray check Lugana from Fat Quarter Shop, and I think it is turning out absolutely stunning. I love the colors and how it's with the check as well. I've subbed some of the colors out for floss that I've had on hand, but since you've last seen it, I've gotten the corn done and some of the words, and I'm loving this. Like I said, on this fabric, it's very beautiful. This is Harvest Glory by Sweet Wing Studio. Okay, so my next one is actually part of a stitch along. This is a part of hashtag Quilted Christmas Style, and I will have all that information linked below. This started November 4th, and this is Quilted Christmas by Emily Call. I will have Emily's Etsy linked below as well as the pattern. But there's 3 patterns in this bundle. There's 2 smaller ones and then this one. So I started the larger pattern, and I'm just using some DMC that I had on hand as well as variegated floss. Like the heart is Classic Colorworks Licorice Red, and the hat is Black Coffee by Classic Colorworks. So I'm just thoroughly enjoying this. This is also the green I decided to pick that I had on hand was the Classic Colorworks Little Sprout. And I'm enjoying this. Unfortunately, I don't know who made this fabric. It was the part of in my scrap bag bundle that I have. And I just wanted something that was like blue and something very different. So unfortunately I don't know this one, but I thought this color looked very beautiful with this pattern. So I'm enjoying stitching this. This is Quilted Christmas by Emily Call. All right, and let's see. My next whip is, I pulled out this pattern. It is Kringles by Little House Needleworks. And I'm stitching this on 30 count Portobello. And this past week, I've gotten some of this filled in since you've seen it. Probably last Christmas, I think was the last time I pulled this one out. Or I might have pulled it out during Jolly July or Christmas stitching in July. But that's as much as I've gotten done. And I've started up here with the greenery above the tree. So I want to get... This week, I want to get this first block done. That is my goal for this pattern. But this is a Kringles by Little House Needleworks, and I'm just using all the called for DMC for this pattern. So there's that one. Okay, my next whip is Candy Cane Lane by Stitching with the Housewives, and this is stitched on a 14 count black Aida, and I'm just using the called for DMC for it. And since you've last seen it, I've stitched the candy cane, the tree, and this middle house here with the snowman and snowflakes. Let me see if I can get closer so you can see those pretty colors. And then I just matched my ground guard that goes around it. It is from Craft Shack Stitchery, and I thought the colors were very pretty that goes along with it. But this is Candy Cane Lane by Stitching with the Housewives. Alright, and my last whip that I had was actually A Candy a Day by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, and I posted this as my Halloween start. So I started this on Tuesday for Halloween, and when I posted it, I just finished that top circle, and then that was all I've gotten done. But I had this pretty green fabric. This is another one that I didn't have written down, but that is okay. I thought it was very pretty for this pattern, so of course I wanted to use it, and I thought it was very fun. With the monster, it says a candy a day keeps the monsters away. It's very fun. So I thought that was cute to start on Halloween. So that was my Halloween start. And that is all of my works in progress. So next, I had received it before Halloween, but this was, and I showed it on my Instagram in a reel if you haven't seen it, but this is a iced coffee cup that I got from my sweet friend Anne. She is the bobbin jar, and it's like kind of Harry Potter themed iced coffee, and I just think it's so beautiful. And it was so fun to drink out of, and I still have it drinking out of it now. It's very beautiful, and it was so thoughtful for her to send that to me. So I'm very appreciative of it, and I wanted to share it on Flosstube in case you guys didn't see it on Instagram. Okay, so my next is a little bit of haul that I had. I have enjoyed seeing all of the Christmas patterns and Christmas stitching recently, but I did pick up Reindeer Games by Brenda Gervais. This is with the needle and thread. I ordered this from Farmer's Attic. It came with the ornaments to paint and fully finish it on as well. See if you guys can see. Very pretty. I've got that, and I went ahead and ordered my 2024 Book of Days. Each year I've been filling out my Book of Days, and I've enjoyed having that. So this is by Needlework Press, and this is the new 2024 Book of Days to put all of my stitching in. So I'm excited that came in. This is actually a finishing piece that I picked up from Dollar General, and I shared it on Instagram, and a ton of you guys were actually interested in it, so I wanted to share it on here as well, just in case you wanted to check out your local Dollar General and see if they had it. I love how it has a little Merry Christmas tag on it. It's perfect for a quick, beautiful, just Christmas finish, because all you have to do is put your stitching piece on it. Everything else is already done for you. Like I said, I shared this on Instagram, and a ton of you guys messaged me about it, but I did pick this up at Dollar General, so hopefully you guys can find it if you're looking for it. I know they had it in white, and they also had it in brown, but I wanted to share this with you guys as well. So I'm excited to fully finish something on that, so you definitely have to check back to see what stitchy piece that I put on it. And I think that is actually all for me today. I did watch some Flosstube this past week. I caught up on Sassy Southern Stitchers. That was so much fun to watch and stitch. I actually started watching them when I was stitching my quilted Christmas pattern. I also want to say a huge thank you to all the Flosstubers that have mentioned me previously, and if you've came from their channel, thank you so much for joining us. I'm so happy to have you here and to share our stitching together. That's all for me. We're getting ready for Thanksgiving. So I'm doing some Christmas stitching, and I'm pulling out some Thanksgiving pieces that I have, and getting ready for that. And then we're gonna blink and we're gonna be Christmas. So I'm excited to share that with you as well. I hope everyone has a blessed week. I hope you get lots of stitching time, and I hope you have a blessed week and happy stitching.